like the mayor has caught March Madness.
I hope it's not contagious.
Well, let's just say I wouldn't drink the water at City Hall.
But I think this is just another way of consolidating power into the control of one entity, and that must never be allowed to happen.
Is this the same mayor who helped get rid of the Utilities Commission so the governing body wouldn't have pushback? Mayor Hull recently expressed his outrage over House Bill 174. He took a lot of shots, but most of them were air balls.
The purpose of this legislation is to make a single date, November, in each odd-numbered year, the time for all municipal, school, or royal flood control districts and any other entity that has an election, all grouped into one election. Federal, state, and county offices and issues would continue to be a part of elections in November, even in the even-numbered year.
So the mayor is upset that the state is consolidating half a dozen separate elections for city council, city road bonds, school board, UNM, CNM board, CNM bonds, flood control, and other ballot measures?
By jamming all these issues together, you will then convolute the school bond elections with local municipal elections.
He's dribbling down the court. Looks like he's going for a three-point shot. Can he make it?
No data or research has been presented that a ballot, which could extend several pages consisting of numerous local entity issues, would in fact increase voter turnout.
Oh, and he misses. Actually, it's a no-brainer that combining all of the local elections will improve low turnout. It will be more convenient and less confusing for voters. And it will prevent stealth elections like the CNM bond last year. The combined county, state, and federal elections in November had a 64.8% voter turnout. Guess what else was on that ballot? The defeated hospital tax.
Does surrender a nonpartisan election, or it hands over, I should say, it hands over a nonpartisan election to a partisan elected official.
Uh-oh, looks like the mayor is having a little foul trouble here. Can you keep a secret? Just because the city council members don't run for election as a Republican or Democrat doesn't mean they aren't a Republican or Democrat. Let's give the man an A for effort. It's hard to give it the full court press with 3 members of your team missing. But wait! Here comes the swingman for an assist! Can they score?
I take it personally. I won my city council election by 11 votes. And I faced a recount, fair and square, which, had it been conducted by the county clerk, although I know various levels of government participated in the recount, I would have been really concerned because my opponent had ties to the political party.
Wow! So only 12 people could have kept her from getting elected? Food for thought.
Don't get distracted now. He's going in for a ball fake.
You do know that this bill eliminates municipal voter ID.
Well, it's true that the city has a voter ID law that would disappear with HB174. But the mayor failed to mention that the Republican majority county commission could pass a similar voter ID law. We haven't seen the mayor this fired up since he pushed for the mayoral pay raise. Can he pull off a win?
Current and future Rancho governing bodies would have their terms of office altered. At the current proposal, current elected officials and those that would run in the next election could see their term shortened by as much as 4 months.
Sometimes going for the trifecta leaves you a trifle short of your goal.
The individuals that are supporting this continue to say it improves voter turnout, improves voter turnout, it improves voter turnout. And, you know, there's that old adage, if you say something enough, as many times as you possibly can, people start to...
Swish! And finally, he scores!
Oh boy, does that mean we get ice cream now?
Next March, we will have an election for a new mayor and city councilors. You've seen the direction the current governing body majority is taking our city. Consider running for office. It is easier than you think, and it's a paid position with excellent benefits. If you are a strong person who will do the right thing, and you are not easily manipulated, it may be a good way to serve your community. Contact us for more information on how to run for office.
If you want to talk about mushing things together, I know that when you put, several different substances in a blender and put it all together, it doesn't always come out the best tasting thing in the world or the best looking thing. So I think this is just a way of taking a bunch of local election codes and flood control districts and land grant districts and all kinds of other districts and mushing them together. And what you seek to do is confuse the ballot, not simplify it. You could have a ballot that could...
Can you imagine what this election is going to look like in the streets of Rio Rancho, with how many signs are going to be up and how many mailings we're going to get and it is going to be an absolute nightmare. And I would like to make sure that if this ever passes, that these two guys get all that mail delivered to them.
Wow! So only 12 people could have kept her from getting elected?